I lift my voice is lifted. Gifted, I foresaw the end, I ripped it. The whole enchilada with a side of avocado. I came down from my fences, desperados. My flow should be sold at low. Next to the 2x4s, an electric range stove. The bolts and screws, home and approved. Gentiles and Jews, penning on views. Broken for you, my moment approaching. The coaching, the ocean is waving. The money I'm saving, the arrest I'm baiting. The models I'm dating, this cup of mine keep cascading. God has engraved me into the palm of his hand. I'm in the best hands. I be washing Jeezy's dishes, pots and pans. I peep the law, the land. I speak because I can. Legalize blacks, legislate that. Hurry up, please, because a brother can't breathe. Kaepernick kneel, the world stood still. The level of hate was so unreal. I foresaw the end right before the hook. Hating is not a good look. I took from the good book. I feel like a tree planted by a river brook. Let me cook them surgically with this sword. Will put my vocal cord itching to release the source of my peace. I'm flipping verses on these tracks like an acrobat. Yeah, glory to the Father, he implemented a plan. Jesus carried it out, it is finished. The Spirit empowered, blessing after blessing. We win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. We win this, we win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. My spirit smile, my spirit smiles. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Think about it, think about it. Man, Jesus did that. We win this, we win this. My spirit get it. We win this. Do you hear what I'm saying? We win this. My knees buckle, my spirit chuckle. We win this, we win this. Oh. Jesus. Came from the storm. Ain't nobody see it. No. Came from the storm, I was lost in it. Now I got racks, I'm a boss with it. They didn't see when I was down bad. Now every move got a cost with it. I had to grind through the madness. Pain turned me into a savage. Now I just glide through the chaos. I made a way out the damage. Well, down I was scum, I was fighting myself. Had to build it alone, I ain't asked for no help. They was sleeping on me, now they watching my steps. Now I move like a king, I don't deal with the rest. I done seen it get dark, I ain't fold, I adapt. Every loss that I took, I just turned it to racks. I ain't chasing no love, I just stay in my bag. Now the same ones doubting, tryna say I'm the man. Yeah, I've been quiet, I don't speak much, but my vibe tell it all when I pull up. I was lost in the rain, now I leveled up. Now I'm floating above, I ain't regular. Came from the storm, I was lost in it. Now I got racks, I'm a boss with it. They didn't see when I was down bad. Now every move got a cost with it. I had to grind through the madness. Pain turned me into a savage. Now I just glide through the chaos. I made a way out the damage. I had nights I was thinking about giving up. Had to fight through the doubt, had to live it up. Now I'm up and they see how I'm living now, but they don't know the pain that it took to get up. I done been through the fire, ain't panic. I was moving through life with no plan. Now I'm solid, I know who I am. I ain't worried about nobody's hand. Yeah, I just stay in my zone. I don't need nobody else. I was down on my own. Now I'm up on my myself. Yeah, all that pressure made me, all that pain changed me. I ain't the same me. I had to go through it all. Came from the storm, I was lost in it. Now I got racks, I'm a boss with it. They didn't see when I was down bad. Now every move got a cost with it. I had to grind through the madness. Pain turned me into a savage. Now I just glide through the chaos. I made a way out the damage. I did. Yeah. Came from the storm. Still standing. Still.
Hey, what it do? What it do? What it got there and do? What's popping, man? Yeah, we try to get us a little Memorial Day early stream today. Then we're gonna bring it back tonight. You know what I'm talking about? Then we're gonna bring it back tonight. You did. Yeah, man. So we're gonna do us an early stream. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but you know, some of y'all might be watching Netflix, might be watching other channels. Cool. Support the people, man. You know what I mean? But we working, man. We working over here, man. I can't speak to nobody else, but man, we working over here, man. But I want to get some ladies on the panel today to have this conversation, right? Floyd Mayweather ordered to pay $32,000 a month. But listen, in the title, I put men are still the prize, though. So I need some ladies to pull up that want to have this conversation, man. The men be pulling up. I need the ladies to pull up, man. You know what I mean? I need the ladies to pull up. I need the ladies to pull up on me. Let me see who all we got in the goddamn building, man. See who we got in the building. Yeah, he was ordered to pay back child support of like almost $1 million, and paid $32,000 a month. Crazy work. All right, let me see what we got in the building. We got No Country for Old Simps. No Country for Old Simps. What's popping? We got Rod Neal, $32K a month. And Emilio back pay is crazy work. Shout out to Rod Neal. What it do? We got Money Brown TV, man. What's going on? I ain't seen that boy in a minute, man. We got Ebony Brandon in the goddamn building. How you doing? We got Champion Feminist in the building. How you doing? Hey, ladies, y'all can come up. Y'all don't even have to turn y'all camera on. I just want to have a conversation. I just want to say that men are the prize. And there's no shade to women, because I believe that women are a gift. Men are the prize. Women are the gift. It is what it is. So this is not to bash women, but there is but listen, and see, ladies, y'all got to understand, we don't bash all women. I have this saying that I've been saying for years, and I believe I'm one of the first people that ever said, but I ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. If it don't apply, let it fly. So if we're talking about women, then if what we're talking about, if you don't fit in that category, then there's no use to being upset or feeling any type of way, because we're not talking about you. This does not encompass you. So don't be upset. Respectfully. We got Big Kuhuna 1000. Okay. We got Naomi Brown in the goddamn building. Pont Flair. Hope I'm saying that right. Pont, P-O-N-T Flair. Well, popping. I know you be in the chit that all the time. Appreciate you. We got Here for the Tea. One of my faithful supporters. Be rocking with me. She popped up, disappeared, but lately she been pulling up lately. What's good? We got Raheem. Okay, her for the T done became a goddamn member of the platform. That means she listen, if you can't send regular super chats, right? Just become a member of the platform. Because I told y'all, matter of fact, I'm doing a sweep soon. If you are not a member on this platform, I'm taking your wrench. See, when I first learned YouTube, I was just giving everybody a wrench. But now I gotta switch the game up. If you're not a member, if you're not supporting the platform, then you won't have a wrench. You can just sit there and watch and be in the crowd. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, like everybody else, respectfully. DVG chosen. Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Bad words always cash apping me. Even when I'm not on stream, Bat Works will send a cash app. So shout out to Bat Works, man. I don't even have to be live, and Bat Works will send me a cash app. Okay. We got my dog in the building. My sister, my dog, Miss Pretty Lady, Miss Pretty Eyes. K Clarity in the goddamn building. We got Venus in the goddamn building. Venus know I put belt. She know I spanked her over there on the first time I met her on Fantastic Power. Venus, I'm not gonna let you make it. Every time I'm gonna bring it up. Now Venus cool people though. You know what I mean? You already know it's D-Town Stadium. I'm gonna drop it a link. I need the ladies to pull up. We're gonna review a video together, and then we're gonna have a conversation, ladies. Y'all pull up. Come on, ladies. Come on. Don't come beat me up. I need all the ladies. I don't fight women, but we're gonna spar a little bit today. Because y'all might disagree. It's cool. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm finna start doing that right now. If I see, matter of fact, K Clear, I'm finna start right now. If I see people in my chat that don't have a membership, I'm taking wrenches today, starting today. And K Clarity, if you see somebody in the comments that that's not a member and they have a wrench, let me know so I can take that wrench from them. Respectfully. Yeah, respectfully. We taking wrenches. You got to support the platform. You can't be over here. You know what I'm talking about? You a member on somebody else's whack page. You ain't no member over here and know I'm here. What's wrong with y'all, man? What y'all think this is? Pimp? Ain't no pimping going on over here. What's wrong with y'all? You did. Hold on. Let me get this thing. Hold on real quick. Give me a second, my beautiful people. We taking wrenches, man. You got to be a supporter of the platform. You want a goddamn wrench, money. What's wrong with you? Wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You know what? I'm going to give him a grace period. I'm going to give him at least a day, K. Clary. You got one day to get to become a member. If not, and you got a wrench, that mug getting snatched. Hold on real quick, y'all. So I'm not even going to trip today. So I'm going to let y'all make it. I'm going to give y'all some grace. And if Miss Kim watching, Miss Kim, you have a $50 credit with me. You can bring down anybody anytime you want. You have a $50 credit. Shout out to Miss Kim. You have a $50 credit. All right, just let you know. So just let you know, Miss Kim, you got a $50 credit with me. I didn't choose violence, Ryan. What you talking about? That boy Ryan said I chose violence. I'm gonna give him a day. I'm gonna give him one day. All right. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. My son got soccer practice today, T. My son got soccer practice, so I'm gonna have to head out. Well, not right now. I might just stay on out for about 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. But my son got soccer practice today on Memorial Day. Ain't that crazy? Hey, y'all got practice on Memorial Day. Crazy work. But it is what it is. They have a big soccer tournament this weekend. So they getting ready for a soccer tournament. Y'all know I'm a soccer dad. Just go look at my car. Go look at my car. I don't even want to talk about it. All right. People see my Mercedes, be like, man, I love your car. As soon as I open the truck, I got 1,000 seats. I got 1,000 chairs in there because I'm a soccer dad. I got umbrellas. Got there what? Well, I got 5 umbrellas in my trunk. I have, the little chairs, the fold out chairs when you go to the football game, all that. I'm talking about full of them. Thank God I got a big trunk. So my car is a luxury car until you get to the trunk. But now I'm finna stop. I'm finna stop driving. I'm finna drive my everyday car. I've been driving that car too much anyway. I'm driving my everyday car. Put all that stuff in that car because I'm tripping. All right, where the ladies at, man? I'm dropping a link. Nah, I ain't getting no van. Hell no. I don't want no van. Hell no. I think the next car I'm gonna buy, because I had a truck, but I gave it to my dad. I let my dad have my truck, but I'm gonna buy another one. Buy me another truck. But where y'all at? Where the ladies at? I'm dropping a link, man. Come on. Where y'all at, man? Pull up, pimp. I want to talk to the ladies today before we do this review. That boy say Floyd Mayweather paying each Tyrese numbers. You hear me? For real, for real. All right, man. I guess the lady's not gonna pull up for you. It's gone. So there was a lady. There was a YouTuber. She reviewed this right here. Let me see. Let me find it. No, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. Let me find this video. There's an elderly lady. When I say elderly, y'all, I mean that respectfully. I'm not trying to talk bad about the lady, but respectfully. She's a little elderly. Her name is Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. So shout out to her, right? Shout out to Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. I'm not subscribed. I don't follow her. I just picked a random video on YouTube that talked about the story because I want to hear some more context about this. So we're going to let her, the Gray Hair Diva, give us a little bit more context about this Floyd Mayweather situation. So let's listen.
Tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're gonna get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather has been declared the father of a 4-year-old baby girl. The mother is a dancer that used to work for one of his clubs. She said they were in a relationship once he found out.
Fellas, let's start here. I got to deal with the nonsense. Men. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to the lady. I just I put in Floyd Mayweather child support and picked a random video. It is what it is. So let me say this. Men. Why would you even put yourself in that position to sleep with a woman that sleeps with other men or takes off her clothes for other men for money? Let me show y'all something. This is an old 20. This is old school 20. Y'all see, that's the old school 20. Old school. That's old money right there, right? This has not always existed. We literally had a barter system at one point in time in society. We had a barter system, right? So where was this when the barter system was instituted? It didn't even exist. It didn't even exist. So ladies, you tell me. Now we understand that you need money as a means to live. We got that. We got it. But let me tell you something. one thing you can never compromise is your soul. Your soul consists of your mind, your will, and your emotions. Let me say it one more time. When you read the Bible and it talks about soul, S-O-U-L-E, it's referring to you are a spirit, right? That's why when you leave this body, it say bye-bye. Bye-bye. My mama passed away March 13th. She not here no more. She had a earth suit, which we call the body. They gave my mother contact to the physical world. That gives me and you contact with the physical world. Now that we have a spirit, when our spirit leaves our body, guess what happens? The body doesn't move. One day, your spirit is going to leave your body. My spirit is going to leave my body. We're going to not exist in the natural, but we still will exist in the spiritual. Now, even though you have a spirit, you have a soul. Consists of your mind, your will, and your emotions. So why would you let your soul be compromised and your principles and the things that you know that are right and wrong to be compromised because of something that didn't always exist? Make it make sense. So even when I was younger, even when I was in the streets doing this, TRAP. We ain't gotta spell it out, right? When I was in there, and y'all know what I'm talking about. For those that know, you know. Even when I was living that type of lifestyle and I was there, I still didn't like strippers. I didn't like any woman that would do things for this. Because if you had a price, then that means I might have a price, but somebody else that has more money can outprice me. That means somebody that had more money than me can outprice me if he had a bigger bag. This not, oh shoot, y'all, hold on. God dang it. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is a business call. Hold on. Can you give me at least 45 minutes? All right, but I'm saying for sure in 45 minutes. All right, bet. All right, my bad, y'all. That's the money. That's the money, Colin. Gotta get the money. All right, real quick. So I'm gonna give y'all 45 minutes. All right. So even when I was being a degenerate morally, I still like women that were morally sound. That means that, hey, she don't live any kind of way. She does not accept anything in her life. She has morals, values, and principles, and can't no man come in, flaunt a little jewelry, flash a little money, and she go. And she just go. Now, I know some men, a lot of men, especially men on YouTube. The men on YouTube believe that every woman has a price. I don't believe that. I believe there are some women. Listen, I've seen a woman have a husband. They get a divorce. She gave him the house. She didn't ask for alimony. She gave him all his cars back. Everything that the woman got, she gave everything back. And I'm gonna keep it gangster. I told her she was crazy. I'm saying you at least could have got alimony. You meet the criteria to get alimony, right? And I didn't like the dude, if I'm being honest. He was a creep, and he was a PDF file, just in case y'all didn't know that. The man was a PDF file. That's why she got a divorce from the man. Her husband was a PDF file. That's why she got a divorce. And she just gave everything away. I was like, what? You ain't gonna take nothing. Listen, the woman gave up everything and started living in her car. Swear to God, my right hand to God. She could have kept the house. She could have kept the house. She was homeless and could have kept the house. I swear to God. And she done been on this panel before, but I'm pretty sure I let her tell her own story. Yeah, she was homeless, living in her car. Swear to God. But listen, Karen, let me see what Karen said. You know, I usually don't highlight stuff that ain't super chats, but Karen, my dog, so I highlight her stuff. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a price for someone else, though. She just may want nothing to do with him. No. This is what I'm saying, Karen. There are some women that don't have a price, period. That a man can't say, hey, I'm going to give you $1 amount. And she's going to open her legs. That's all I'm saying. The majority of women I've seen, they open their legs because they actually like the guy. Now, are there women out here that spread eagle for the money under the money or the narrow? Yes, they do. It happens every day. But me personally, I'm allergic to them type women. When I say allergic, I'm allergic to them. Can't stand them. Listen, I don't like strip clubs. Don't like none of that. I don't like none of that. I'm talking about me. I don't like strippers, none of that. I don't like women that ask for money. If I'm dating you, just let me, if I want to spend money on you, just let me spend my money. But don't ask me to do nothing. Don't ask me to get your nails done, your toes done, for no goddamn eyelashes. First of all, I don't even support anything fake. So if you got something fake and trying to put something fake on your body, babe, I'm the wrong one to be asked because I don't even like fake stuff. I don't even like fake stuff. So why would you ask me about some goddamn nails and I don't like fake stuff, right? But listen, make your own money. You do all that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna spoil you with the things that I believe that matter. Okay, respectfully. So you want your nail done, your eyelash, all that? You buy that. I'm not buying that fake stuff. That's a waste of money. Y'all doing making the Asian people richer and richer. Listen, ladies, y'all finna hate this, but black women, respectfully, black women are the reason China are catching America. I said it. I said, who want to fight me? Pull up here. I'm gonna drop the link. If black women alone will stop getting their hair done, toes done, and do your own. Let's say do your own. Let's do your own. And quit giving it to the Asian people. We can take all the money from the cosmetic industry that black women spend, and we can buy our own hospitals, our own schools. We can fund our own everything with just the black women, period. I swear to God, y'all think ladies, let's be honest. Think about how much every black woman spends. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I swear to God, y'all. I did this one day, and I'm not knocking black women, y'all. So don't take this as a knock. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking. Okay, Venus, just pull up. If you feel like I'm not being honest, in Venus, in Venus, let me tell you something. If I'm wrong, I don't mind to concede and apologizing. Hey, and if I misspeak, that's fine. I'm not one of those YouTube guys that won't apologize. And when I stand corrected, I can see, but you know what? You have a point. Hey, I look at it wrong. Pull up. Come prove me wrong. We got 42 minutes. Then I got to get this money. You know what I'm talking about? So, she said, y'all look at this. She said we could buy a hospital with all your jewelry and Versace. All right, now watch this. Since you want to be petty, okay. Listen, Karen, I bet you won't pull up. Okay, Clarity, I bet you won't pull up. I bet you won't pull up. I bet you won't pull up. And let's walk it down. Matter of fact, K Clarity, next time you on this panel, we're gonna walk that down. Stand on that. Stand on that. Stand on that. Anybody is allowed on my panel as long as you ain't on no goofy stuff and turn your camera on, especially if I don't know you. Now I got you, Venus. I got you. I got you. We're gonna make it happen. Karen.
You bet what? What you betting?
That's okay.
What you betting? What you betting?
Let's have a conversation. Oh, you want to bet?
No, it's too late. I'm already up here now. You said I bet. You bet I won't pull up, and I pulled up.
Okay, all right. So hold on.
I ain't never scared. I don't know who you think I am.
That's cool. Let's ask a question. Let's just speak generally. Do you believe that? Let's take jury, right? Black men in their jury, and black women in their nails, toes, and eyelashes and weave. Who you thinks spend more money? Black men on jewelry or black women on cosmetics?
So I am gonna say black women on cosmetics because the average black man does not have a significant amount of jewelry, if any.
That's a fact.
The average black woman, regardless of income level, most of the time she's keeping up with herself. She's gonna spend the money on her hair, nails.
I agree. So
everything.
So Carrie, did what I'm saying, right? And I know you was making a joke when you said you can do it with that. But what I'm saying is
I wasn't joking about that. Like, you want us to come out here looking busted while you be iced out. Like, no, I was not joking about that. You talking about we do our own hair, nails, and everything. We can buy hospitals and schools. Meanwhile, you going to sit up here on YouTube and talk about us and your Versace robe, your Rolex, your iced out watch, talking about your kids, your kids' rings. No, we're not walking out the house busted for you.
Okay, Clarity. Remember, I had all this stuff before I got on YouTube, so let's not even play them.
I didn't say it was. I didn't. Did I say YouTube made that? No.
But that's what I'm saying. So I've been. Listen.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you did not go out and buy that stuff, you could have invested in a hospital. You worried about us getting our hair and nails done? Like what? We can't even look good anymore. We can't feel confident in ourselves.
No. Hold on. First of all right.
So we can buy schools and hospitals.
Hold on. Let me talk about my ex-wife, right? No cap. This is a true story. So my ex-wife, when we started dating, I took care of all the big stuff. Like, I'm gonna take you out to eat, take your concert, spoil you, do all that, right? We're gonna do all that. But all that nails and toes and all that little bull crap, I'm not doing none of that. So guess what she did? She did her own. She learned how to do her own nails, her own toes, and her own hair. And she did it all the time. And she stopped going to people getting her hair done. She stopped letting people do her. She wore her natural nails. And you would think that she was going to get her nails done, feet and hands. You would think that she was well, she already knew how to do hair. So that's what I'm saying. So think about how much money she saved by doing her own, Karen. So it's not that you're looking busted. If you can learn how to do the same thing that they doing and save that money. Karen, there's no lie. When I was a gym teacher, Karen, I used to see fifth graders coming with their nails and toes done. But guess what? Their parents don't even have a life insurance policy. And not only that, they didn't even have no Roth IRA. They didn't have any type of retirement or investment for their kids. But you spending $35, $50 every other week. And you can put that in the right goddamn stock or ETF and look up when your kid turn 18 and put them ahead of the game. Do you agree?
Trey, I highly agree. But as a whole, the Black community spends money on everywhere other than where it needs to go to build legacies and better our future. So it's not just nails and hairs. That's my point.
No. Listen. Okay, let me talk about men. Hold on. Let me get on the men for a second. Okay, I talked about women. This is my philosophy. Women start doing their own toes, nails, and hair. Right? Boom. Men, all Black people stop going to concerts. All of us. Because we can generate at a Drake concert, and this is not a knock on Drake. I'm just using him as an entertainer. Because I could have easily used a woman. If at the amount of money, I'm not even gonna use Drake. Let me do this. Kanye West tour sold like 90 million in tickets in one day. Karen, what could we do if we all stop patronizing concerts with $90 million for the Black community?
Find something else to waste the money on, honestly, Trey. That's all that's going to happen.
I agree with you. I understand that part. So we passed that. I'm talking about what could we do if we were united?
I mean, we could build communities, Trey.
Isn't that a need?
It's a need, but it also has to be more than a need. People have to actually want that.
100%. Now, if Black men were to stop going to strip clubs and spending and wasting their goddamn money, we could build hospitals, goddamn grocery stores.
Okay, wait, let's walk that down real quick. And I'm not saying I'm an advocate of strip clubs. However,
I can't stand them.
Listen, but you saying they're wasting money.
Yes, they are.
They're actually...
Don't say that. You better not say it.
I am going to say it. I am going to say it. Okay, so the strip clubs employ people, right?
Who they employ?
They employ the bartenders, the bouncers, the hookah girls, and the strippers. They are supporting the strippers.
Hold on. So the strippers are the problem. Out of all the women there, they're there. If the strippers were not there, guess what? The bartenders would go to Chili's. The bartenders, they would go to another establishment. They would not be there if the strippers were not there. We need to shut all strip clubs down, period. Those are degenerate women who we do not need to patronize. Would you agree or disagree?
Oh, I mean, I agree that money could be spent in other ways.
No. Again, strippers. Pat, get out the comments with the nonsense. I'm not even gonna
I mean, just because that's not the profession I chose to go into.
How is stripping a profession?
I'm not gonna knock it because there is a demand for it, obviously.
No. We don't need those type women being patronized.
Just because that's not your preference, you can get a panel full of not these YouTube men who it's never anybody on a panel, but you can go talk to men who visit strip clubs and they're not gonna, as a whole, a lot of them aren't gonna agree with you. And I'm not gonna get percentages or anything.
Karen, do you think I care what these niggas think?
But that's what I'm saying. It's not just you.
You know what type of time I'm on. I don't care about half. Come on, man. These niggas be lame. And listen, half these niggas, I'm scared to even have I wouldn't even want a daughter. Thank God I don't have a daughter. The stuff I heard from some of these niggas, insane to me.
You platform some of them.
Man, don't start that. We ain't doing that. I do open panel. Anybody is welcome to come up. You know that, Karen, so don't do that. I ain't platforming nobody. I didn't I drop the link. Everybody could have pulled up. I dropped the link for anybody to pull up. So don't do that. What I'm saying is this. Any woman, I'm going to go back to what I was saying earlier. Any woman that would do something for something that's fake. I can burn this up. This is not real. It's a utility. And in a minute, with the way the world going is, guess what? You won't even need that. All you need is this. Boop. Y'all using this to buy stuff out the store. Boop, tap. Boop, tap on your phone. I wish I would put my card on my phone. The deeper we go into the system, the more control they gonna have. Listen, the only way I'm gonna put my card on my phone, use my phone to buy products out the store, is it's gonna get to the point where they have to force me to. I don't like using cards. I like cash. I don't like none of that because this system that everybody say that they hate, you're going deeper in it. I'm just saying. But again, let me get back to the video.
That she was pregnant. He told her to get rid of the baby. She did not. He broke up with her. So therefore, by default judgment, because he never showed up to court, the court declared him the father and said he owes $1 million in back child support.
So, fellas, again, if you end up messing with a woman that literally takes off her clothes for money and you end up in a situation like this where you get her pregnant, it's your fault, fellas, straight up. That means you're a goofy. Why would you sit up here and sleep with a woman that literally has a price on her? Because as soon as you lose your bag, she gonna go to the next man with the money. You understand what I'm saying? And you sitting up here got the woman pregnant, and you gonna tell her to get an abortion, and she didn't. Now by default, she done took you to court. You didn't show up. You are the prize. Listen, there's nothing a woman can do to put a man in that position. Would you agree, Karen?
Absolutely.
So men need to know their value. A man, and you don't have to be a rich man, right? At the end of the day, fellas, if you get a woman pregnant and you consciously know what you're doing, and you end up in this situation that Floyd Mayweather is in, fellas, it's your fault. You can't get on YouTube bashing women, calling women trash, because you as a consenting adult know what happened when you plant a seed. Right, Karen?
Yep. It works the same way every time.
And so today I'm holding Floyd Mayweather accountable. I'm holding the men accountable on this one. You can't plant a seed and then the goddamn tree start growing and say, chop the tree down. I don't want to chop the tree down. I want this tree. Guess what? That's our fault. My grandma used to say, you make your bed, you gotta what?
And the crazy part is, Trey, a lot of times, like, honestly, a lot of times, and I don't understand this, like, a lot of times, these women be trapping these celebrities. They're not sleeping with them other than for a reason to try to get a baby and a come up.
100%. That's why I say
and they fall for it.
Okay, clarity. That's why I say men are the prize. Because men, the wrong man a woman can end up coming up and not working for the rest of her life if she meet the right man. Hey, Karen, she can do like this every day, like month on. She can just wake up and get on YouTube every day and she meet the right man and do this. I'm just saying, that's why I say men are the prize, and I say women are a gift. Right? Because remember, the reason why women were initially a gift, because remember, your dad used to give you to the man. When you give a gift, you what? You give it to somebody, right? You give them a gift. They didn't do anything to earn it. You understand what I'm saying? So back in the day, that's how it was. The father would give you to his daughter. Give his daughter to you. But men, we have to know our value. And men, you are the prize, fella. You got to get your money up, step your game up, and be more responsible with who you lay with. My granddaddy taught me. My granddaddy say, never sleep with a woman that you won't marry.
You didn't listen, though. You did not listen, Trey.
Don't worry about it.
I'm glad
it don't matter. Hold on, listen. It doesn't matter if I didn't listen. The fact is that I didn't have my child till I was married. So what are we talking about?
You still didn't listen to the advice.
Hold on. I was 34, 33 or 34 when I had my first child and I was married. So I did it. It don't matter how many women I slept with.
We know. That's what they all say.
I still did it the right way. Listen, I know I'm Wilt Chamberlain in real life, but it don't matter. I know that. But I still protected myself. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and more men need to actually value themselves enough to protect their seed.
Facts, 100%. 100%. All right, hold on, y'all. I've been dropping the link. Ain't nobody been pulling it? All right, let me finish this video real quick. Let me see what else you say.
Boy. He already had 4 children before this fifth one. And my thing is with these men, if you no longer want to have any children, before you lay down with somebody, you make sure you are triple protected. Or guess what? Get yourself a vasectomy. But don't be telling me what to do with my body once you left your seed in me. That's on you. Floyd Mayweather, father's baby with dancer, ordered to pay $1 million in back child support. So Floyd Mayweather had a baby with a dancer at his Las Vegas strip club, and now the boxing legend had been ordered to pony up $1 million
She'll
bucks
never
in
gotta
back
dance
child
again.
support,
She ain't
and
never
was
gotta get back on that pole.
$33,000 a
Never.
month for the baby girl. Mayweather, 49, was legally declared the father of the 4-year-old girl in March 2026, with a judge writing, the court finds that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the father of Price Moorhead, according to the court documents obtained by TMZ Sports. Floyd was ordered to pay $32,850 a month in child support, in addition to $933,050 in back support. The latest baby marks Mayweather's fifth child. The courts got involved in June 2023 when the mother of Paige Moorhead asked a Nevada judge to legally declare Mayweather the father of the 18-month-old child, who was born in December 2021. So she was their Christmas gift, and he wanted to reject. Moorhead said she was in a long-term intimate relationship with Mayweather, which lasted 8 years. So you know what's sad? This is something you do to somebody that you was in a relationship for 8 years. They get pregnant. So this is not somebody who was just trying to come after you for cash.
Wait, can you
I don't
pause
know their
it?
business. I
Can
don't
you
know if she
pause
got
it?
pregnant before, and
Because I don't know. To me, it sounded slightly like a contradiction because she said in an 8-year intimate relationship and then later posed it as if they were in a relationship. And we need to really understand those are two different things.
Facts.
Like, because being in an intimate relationship don't mean you're in a committed relationship, don't mean y'all doing it. That could be your what do they call them things?
Your side piece, your
Yeah, it could be anything.
what is it called? Well,
It's one of them.
Paul Pierce, because remember, Cheyenne Bryant said that she had the little young dude for 9 years. And remember, she called, and Paul Pierce called it her work. Square business, you know what I'm saying? For real. So, hey, y'all, what's the name when you just hitting somebody and y'all not in a relationship? What is it? I know it's your side piece, your it's more
It was
words.
something that they just started saying, like,
I'm drawing a blank right now. What's the other word
over
we
the
use?
years.
I know it's a situationship, but what else? It's an actual word. Friends with benefits. It could be. Nah, that's not the one thing we're looking for.
That's not the one I'm thinking about either. Sneaky link.
Sneaky link. That's it. Gotcha. Sneaky link. That's it. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Sneaky link. Yeah, jump off. Yeah, men say jump off too. Yeah. Jazz to my casual. That nigga Cody says Splackavelli. Oh man, y'all remember this song? Y'all remember that song Splackavelli? Carrie, you remember that song Splackavelli?
I don't really know any songs. I told you I didn't grow up listening to any music.
Woman needs the one Splackavelli, the man.
I don't think I ever heard that song.
The man ain't doing her right. You can work it all night until the morning light. Make her feel right. Yeah, booty call. Look, hey, Queen Tori, she telling her age. She said booty call.
Yeah, so for her to say 8-year intimate relationship and then change it to like just relationship, it kind of seems like they were in a relationship, they had a kid, and then he was like, he backed away. Well, that's a different situation than you hitting somebody from the strip club
Now fast.
every now and then or whatever.
All right, hold on. Let me finish this real quick.
She got rid of past babies. I don't know. But I'm going to take it as for what I'm seeing right now. That for 8 years, this girl was by your side. Y'all was having whatever y'all was having, friendship, relationship, or whatever. So she wasn't one that was just coming after you for your cash, because she could have been got pregnant in year number 1, which most of them, when that coming out for your cash, that's what they do. But 8 years she was with you. Then when you find out she's pregnant, you like, bye, deuces, that's it, messy. until she claims he broke up with her when he found out she was pregnant in April of 2021. Page claims Floyd pressured her to get an abortion and ultimately fired her, even though she worked at his girl collection club for 4 years. Despite being served twice and ultimately ordered to take the DNA test, Mayweather blew off the directive. Before the judge issued the default judgment, the defendant failed to respond, declaring him pops. Per the court, Floyd has only paid about $151K of what he owes. So the judge ruled Page can place a lien worth up to $2 million on property owned by Mayweather in California, helping to ensure she gets the money for the child. Listen, I heard he was in financial straits right now. So that's, I guess, the Girl Collection Club. Looks like a nice building. Looked like he had a good thing going on there, but I think he misappropriated his funds, and now he's in a struggle. And you got a default judgment.
That wasn't the only thing he misappropriated.
Good luck to her in trying to get this back money from him. I wish her well. I wish the daughter well. I wish Floyd Mayweather well. I mean, I don't know how you have that type of cash in your hands that he has had all throughout his career, and you just
these dudes, man. Like people. One thing men gotta understand, man. Money don't unlame you. You can be a rich nigga and still be lame. That's what fellas. You don't respect a nigga just because he got no paper. Because he can have money and still be lame as hell, man. And women not rocking with him genuinely because of who he is and his swag and his goddamn persona and his conversation. And like me, right? Well, women don't deal with me because of my money and what I bring to the table. They deal with me.
We know you don't give them anything.
I don't give them nothing but that.
But heart, D, and bubblegum.
That's all you gonna get up out of me. But like I said, I will spend money on you. But I only spend money on women that spend money on me. If you don't spend money on me, I'm not spending no money on you, baby. Traffic go which ways?
Well, I hate to bring this up. No, I'm not going to bring it up. Never mind.
Talk to me. What? No, I don't bring it up.
Because a woman in this YouTube space was trying to drop a bag on you.
What that mean?
And you was acting funny.
Don't be messy. Come on, let's go.
I said I wasn't going to, and you wanted me to say something.
Hold on. So just because a woman want me, that mean I gotta give her what she want.
You give everybody else what they want.
Who else I gave what they want? Who?
I'm not gonna tell your business all on here, but I'm just saying she met the criteria of what you said as a woman, what you wanted.
What did I say I wanted in a woman? What did I say I wanted?
No kids, low body count.
I never told you that. No. You can't find
10 years. 10 years. Okay, 10 years in age. 10 years within 10 years of your age.
No, stop. You can't find a stream where I said I wanted a woman with no kids. I wanted a woman. Now, would I prefer?
Oh, no more than one kid. You said no more than one kid. No more than one.
Hold on. I'm 45 years old, right? And I know now. I know a girl that's 49 with no kids. I know a girl that's 50s without no kids. Well, she 49 too. So what I'm saying is, right, I know women that are older or around my age or even younger without kids. So don't get it twisted. Now, I prefer a woman without no kids. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not against, I'm not against a woman with kids either. I've never said that.
Okay, well, she met your preference of no kids, low body count. She was within 10 years of your age.
Okay.
She's a Christian. She met all of the.
All right, but let me ask you this. What's my first criteria for a woman?
To be attracted to her. You're attracted to her. I see how you flirt with her on the panel.
See, now you're capping.
You want to rewind the tape?
Listen, now you're capping. Now you capping.
You want to
Listen,
rewind
let me
the
say
tape?
something. I will listen. Let me
I
say
can
it.
get the
Hold on.
receipts.
Hold on. Show the receipts.
She was coming for your birthday, and you started acting funny when everybody else started joining the
Now you,
panels.
Karen, you're capping because I don't flirt with nobody.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misread it, but
Exactly.
it seemed
That's
like you
you.
were flirting with her. And then when other people got up on the
Listen, let me tell you
panel, you
something.
started acting
Let me tell you
funny.
something. Hold on. No, I was having a conversation trying to see where she was at, trying to see where her mind was. That's not me flirting, ma'am. Now, but let me tell you this. I will never get married again unless the woman is a 10. Right. You hear me right there? Right.
Yo, yeah, you crazy, man.
Right. She got to be a 10, dog. Listen, right. Listen, bro. Why would I concede myself to one woman on earth? I can't deal with no other woman but one woman, and she ain't a 10.
Listen, brother. Listen. That I'm the wrong person to talk to about that one.
Why?
So why? Cause you know why? I'm a married man. I ain't finna
What that
co-sign nothing
mean?
like that. So
Hey, but Ryan, what I'm saying, listen, Ryan, do what I'm saying. Ryan, I gotta be able to do this. Look, Ryan. When I roll over, God, hey, come on. Hey, yeah. Hey, as soon as I roll over, you know you got that morning W. Say, man.
you
I'm just
crazy,
saying.
man.
Bro, listen, I cannot have no woman in my face arguing and screaming. Listen, can everybody have arguments? Everybody has goddamn disagreements, etc. But listen, I refuse to be locked down to one woman and she getting on my nerve. We having arguments and I regret because she done gained 15 pounds in 5 years. I can't do it.
You know what? That's again. I know I said this before. That's one thing I ain't gonna tolerate is because I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of arguing, going back and forth. Like I said, there's got to be a respect level there because I'm gonna talk to you like you got some sense, and that's what I command as well. You know what I mean? So regardless, that's one thing I'm definitely gonna stand on. Is you gonna talk to
Yeah,
me
but
like you
hey,
got some
Rodney,
sense.
I'm not gonna have no sexless marriage, but I see it all the time.
You're not
Now I
about
don't
to
agree
do
with that
what?
either.
Have a sexless marriage. Why? Listen,
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know how
Karen.
that be happening to dudes.
Like,
Honestly, I don't
that
What
even
you
know how that
mean?
scares
It
happens.
me
happens
when
all
I
the
hear
time. What
people
do
talk
you mean?
about that. That
No, I
scares
just said
me.
I don't
It's
know.
like,
I just don't know how it be happening. Like how dudes get themselves in a situation like that. Because is it just the women or what? I mean, I don't know. I could. That's not my problem. So I don't even know how that even happened to dudes like that.
yeah, it's like, does marriage just turn people off? Like, I don't know.
But what I'm saying is, listen. Me as a trainer, I've seen the worst of the worst.
We
I've
know
I've heard the worst of the worst. You
you
be
felt
listen.
you felt the worst of the worst too, right?
Don't do that. Listen, Carrie, I can't stand you sometimes. Listen, because see, you try to bring out private conversations over here. You two don't do that. Listen,
I no, I can find it on the stream.
what's what I'm
Don't
saying?
make me pull receipts.
Pull receipts, nigga. I don't care.
You talked about it on the stream. I don't ever mention anybody's private conversations,
This is what I'm
back
saying.
chat conversations, none of that.
Yeah, Karen, I was honest in I was being facetious. I was joking. But listen, this is my thing. I'm just saying that if I gonna get locked down, it gotta be. I gotta be. She gotta be a 10. Until then, listen. You gotta be a 10 with character. You gotta be a 10 and love God. Like I need all. I need the woman that love God. I need a woman with morals, values, and principles. But I have to be super attracted to you too. I'm just not gonna accept uh some. I'm like, oh, she's a good person. Okay, then I gotta be with you for the rest of my life. Nah, nigga, no, not happening. If
But you
not,
know
I'm
what though?
just gonna hold on. And she gotta have some motion because I got motion. So yeah, we ain't doing that.
No, but I came up because you had hit on the same thing that I've seen in Florida for like the last several years. When you say, just because you got money, don't mean that you're not a lame. Because he got a pattern. Like he
He
like at
does
the end
have
of
a
the day,
pattern for sure. He
like
does have a pattern. He can't keep a woman to
and
save her life.
and it's hard not to see that, you know, particularly like for me because he's one of my favorite fighters ever. You know what I mean? So when you see this situation where he be doing all this caking for these chicks and stuff like that, you know, the one of them ran off with Ray J, the Miss Jackson chick ran off with Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Like he just
No,
be
fact,
losing them, and it don't be mad. You know, he at that time he's supposed to have more bread than them. You know what I
facts.
mean? But them chicks be running off on him. Like, so it's just like, dude, I think like the Miss Jackson chick, I know that she was pregnant and had them aborted. She had like twins or something like that. She had them aborted. Like that's like
Yeah,
right
she
before he
sure
fought
did.
that, right
Yeah,
before
she
he
had a
fought that
check.
Madonna fight. Yeah.
Yep, she could have stayed and had the kids for the bag for sure. She would have got paid.
Right. And so like she had that
Yeah.
abortion like right before that Madonna fight, that first one. He almost lost that fight. Some people say he did. It was but he almost lost that fight, you know what I'm saying? Cause she did all that right before that happened. Dude was
Mhm.
mentally out of it. Went out there and he was out there tripping. And you know what I
Question.
mean? So what's happening?
Oh no, finish. I'm sorry.
No, but I was just saying, like,
Rodney, where you go?
stuff like that, she still ran off on him. You know what I mean? So he almost 50. He ain't learned nothing yet. So it's just like, dude, I don't know, man. He just,
Hold
I mean,
on,
that's
real
all
quick.
I got on that.
I missed it. Shout out to my dog Wanda. She said, "Do you professionally train strippers?" I have not known a stripper that I train. I train a lot of women, but I don't know a woman that I train that was a stripper. Shout out for Wanda being a member for 2 months. Yeah, I don't remember a girl that I trained and she told me, "Hey, I'm a stripper." I don't remember. So, but are you asking me that if a woman came to me that was a stripper and she wanted to work out, I wouldn't deny her from working out because that helps you. That helps your health. That has nothing to do with your profession. I'm talking about going and letting it rain, all that nonsense. That's what I'm against. But them training with me, like I don't have a problem with that one
Okay, I
because
have a question. Oh,
that benefits you. That benefits you from a health standpoint, and that's what I'm in the job to do.
okay. How many kids do Floyd Mayweather have?
5.
I mean, I'm sorry. How many baby mamas does he have?
This will be the third.
Mm,
This will be the third. Because he got the first, he got the one chick.
Cause he was married to
Uh,
that one lady with the older kids, right?
uh, I think he was married to the second one. But he got the first one. I remember he got one with one chick,
Nah,
and then he
remember
got three with
remember
the
the
other.
oldest one with the wife. That it's like two sisters. Like I mean, the sister and the brother. They got the same mama, I think.
No, before this one chick, he had four kids. So one kid by one chick and three by the other.
Okay, yeah, that's what it
So
is. So yeah, three baby mama.
the second baby mama, she died. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
one
like
with the brother and the sister, right?
yeah. So she died, but this will make but to answer Clarity's question, this will make the third. Now,
Hmm.
So you have two kids with one woman, two kids with another, and
No,
then
one
one
with one, three with one, and then one with one.
oh,
Just
okay.
move. So Wanda say, but you taking that money though. But Wanda, that has nothing to do with me not liking strip clubs, Wanda. That's totally different, in my opinion. You saying that I'm not saying you're saying that I'm contradicting myself, but you saying that, hey, would you train a stripper and take their money? Yes, that has nothing to do with because if that woman wasn't stripping, I'm pretty sure that she would find a legitimate job and still work. So that means that she would still have to pay for her service, whether she strip or not. Like when I train women, I don't ask what they do for a living. That's not my concern. I'm there to render a service and train you.
He care about the health and wellness aspect of it.
Exactly. Yeah, all that extra, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
But I mean, I know since I previously was in the fitness industry, you do learn a lot about people training them.
Oh, 100%. Because you like a goddamn therapist almost. Because they'll sit there and tell you all their business.
All
And
of it.
nigga, I'm here to work out. I didn't ask you all that.
When I used to run a gym with somebody, I couldn't wait to go. I'm like, I gotta go tell him about my problems that I had. in the middle during the workout. It helps me. It will help me get through the workout.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Karen. Like women used to come train with me and talk about their husbands. I'd be like, listen, I literally had to tell one woman,
Trey,
man,
I don't want to talk about this because I'm gonna have questions, and I'm not trying to deep dive into your business. So
I
let's
don't
not
care about that.
let's not go there.
If I don't want to answer, I'm not gonna answer. But listen, one woman was talking about her husband so bad. I literally had to tell her, I say, ma'am, have you told your husband what you telling me? Because if you feel this way, you need to tell that man.
Did you sleep with her though?
No, I did not.
Okay.
She wanted to though. If I'm being honest, she wanted to. I just didn't give in.
You just didn't get around to it. Yeah.
I
You
didn't
still
give
training her?
in. No, nah. See, here you go with the done. Said no, I didn't want to have sex with her.
Was she an 8 or better?
Nah, she wasn't.
That's why.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Dude, she hilarious. She hilarious.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
I don't believe. Okay, why you didn't want to?
Because I wasn't attracted to her. But that ain't had nothing to do with it.
See?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't, because the way she was talking about her husband was unattractive. That threw me off just that alone.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I'm like, how was she talk about me?
the other married women that you slept with,
I'm done with that conversation.
they talk good about their husbands?
I'm done. Some of them, I literally just said a lot of them don't talk good about their husbands. And
Yeah, so you don't give me this excuse that this one talked bad about her husband.
That paying bills, she living her life, and she don't even like this nigga. Scrubbing it. And that girl right there, she had like 7 kids. She had 7 kids, so he was a stepdaddy, 7 kids, and this woman told me out of her mouth that he can't please her, and she's only with him because of his money. That's her exact words.
Oh, Mo Love went to your training class?
Yeah, she from Dallas.
I know that.
Man, you talking about 7 kids after a while, can't nobody please that. But that's another.
Trey was scared that Trey was scared
Man,
he was going to
I don't care how much you got. I don't care how much you
make it
got to throw
8.
at her. You can't play. You can't please that. She done been opened up 7 times like that. You out there hitting the hallway.
I don't really think that's how the
That's
female
how you
bodies
hit the
work.
highway.
I'm just
It's
joking, but I'm
not.
just
It's
joking.
not.
Don't
He
try to
know that.
come
He
on
know
now.
that.
Come on.
He
Trey
know
just
that.
didn't want to be number 8. Oh no, I
You
forgot he
think I'm
wasn't
attracted?
attracted to her.
You think I'm attracted to a woman that got 7 kids? Really?
So all the other ones,
I wouldn't even take my chance. Crazy work. 7 kids. Crazy work. And you know, after she talked bad about him, I seen the post like a week later. Happy anniversary. Say she on Facebook. Look, hey, she on Facebook. You know you go take your family pictures. She done took the family pictures up, gazing up and looking into his eyes. I'm like, that is diabolical. You looking at this man in his eyes, and this man really don't know how you feel about him. And he just, I go to work 14 hours a day, spend all my money while you out here just living a life, curling your toes and spending my money and don't even like me. That's crazy work.
that is crazy. I mean, it happens every day on both sides. The people, like, not even just in marriages, but friendships. Like, where it's one sided. Like, people are so fake.
But
Fake as hell, boy.
that's definitely one way. You know what? To go back to another point you made earlier, that's definitely one way how you end up in a sexless marriage because people don't be really liking each other like that.
Now,
When
I'm
it's
telling
all
you,
said and done.
most people be together for security. I'm telling you. That's why I say only way I'm gonna spend money on you, you spend money on me. Cause that let me know. Cause see, the Bible say where your heart is, your treasure is. If a woman is spending money on you, it's more likely that she actually likes you. And so
I agree
like
with
that's
that.
what y'all gotta
I
understand.
agree.
More than
Yeah,
likely. I'm not saying it's
I
100%
agree with
across the
that.
board, but more than likely. Like my youngest son, mom, nigga, she didn't. My youngest son, mom, nigga, she didn't wait for a holiday. Nigga, it could be Monday. Hey, babe, I got you some Gucci. What? Nigga, I'm not used to this. Hey, babe, I want to take you to a steakhouse. Be ready at 7. This is a woman. She texts me, be ready at 7. We're going to a steakhouse. What? I'm used to doing all that. This man, guess what? Bet, nigga.
Yeah, when you got somebody who like you, who actually like you, and isn't selfish, they're okay with spending their money, investing in the relationship, investing
See,
in
see,
y'all.
see, 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 this is goofy coming right here. I don't even usually it got to be a super chat, but see, when I see stupid stuff, I just got to nod it. So you want a sugar mama, nigga? I said I spend money on women that spend money on me, nigga. That means we are pleasing and loving and spoiling each other. It's called reciprocity. Crazy. And ladies, that's one reason men do what they do because Keisha, the side chick, she not arguing with you, she not bothering you, she not bringing you no drama. Every time I pull up, you see the two things: she cooking, cleaning, massaging me, and taking care of that. And that's it. I ain't got to deal with all the extra. Then I got to go home. I gotta worry about this, gotta worry about that, gotta worry about this, worry about this, and got this. The worst thing a man could do is not feel appreciated. Free game, ladies.
Okay, let me ask you this, Trey,
Talk to
because
me.
I was just thinking about this, and we don't have to go personal. But she doing everything that you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not you, but someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Still go out, dog her out, cheat on her. Then what?
Hold on. Say it again. You said if I'm dating a woman or I used to date a woman, or what? Like,
No, no, no. Okay, a man. I don't want it to be personal. She doing everything. She's spending her money on you. She giving you all the stuff you listed.
mm-hmm.
But that man still go out and cheat on her. Then what?
You say then what?
Yeah.
This is my thing, right? Remember, like I said, the relationship has to be reciprocated. So if a woman is just doing everything for the man and the man is not doing nothing back, and then he end up cheating, then she just got to understand that hey, that's on her because you want somebody doing something back now because you can't stop somebody from cheating. Like that is like like if somebody cheat, they cheat. Like what can you do about it? Because 9 times out of 10, they trying to hide it, right? So then if you find out, it done already happened. So you got two choices. Either you're gonna forget that person and move forward and try to rebuild that situation, or you're gonna leave that person alone. If you're gonna be in a relationship, try act like Rodney been married 17 years. If Rod in his marriage been sitting there trying to find ways for his wife not to cheat on him, I'm pretty sure he would have been left that marriage. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, I ain't staying. Not for that.
No, no, no,
Because
no, no, no.
listen,
I'm not talking
no,
about no. I'm not talking about actually cheating. I'm talking about you're worried about or trying to do things to prevent her from cheating.
no. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't have time to be worried about that because I can't be sitting there worried about, oh, I gotta check your phone all the time. I gotta be doing these things because I'm worried about that. Like if I start worrying about things like that where I can't even have no like because all those things you start lose confidence in yourself when you start worrying about stuff like that. So once that started to happen, then yeah, I would have to move on. Like I just cannot be sitting around worried about if you go to the office, do you have a work husband or something like that? Like, dude, I don't have time to be worried about that. Because if she gonna do something, she gonna step out. She gonna do it anyway, regardless if I'm whatever safeguards I put up. So I don't need to be worried about it. She just better not mess up.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
all
If a
I'm
man,
gonna say.
it's Karen, that's just like if a man, if listen, if you're a good woman and a man cheats on you, you got two options. You either stay or you leave. That's it. And
oh
if
no,
you
I wholeheartly agree. I'm just
and hold on, and if you deprive, you can't stop nobody. So you should not listen. If I have to think about you dealing with another man, I'm gone.
no, I absolutely agree. I was asking the question because a lot of times in this space,
Hold on, real quick, Venus, hit the goddamn button and pull up and come have this conversation and see if I sound crazy by the time I get through taking you through there. Because you already know what happened the last time you came on and had the conversation. I got the clip. I can play the clip, Venus. You want this work? Pull up, Venus. Go ahead, Karen.
yeah, no, a lot of times in this space, in my limited time being in this space, like I hear men try to make it sound like it's the woman's fault that this guy cheated. And it's like,
Oh, no. So I can honestly say, right, the way some men think, I can't say all. Some men will go deal with another woman when he's not getting what he wanted home. That's a fact, because I done it, right? And I've slept with a woman just because of an opportunity. So it's different reasons why you cheat. You don't cheat with a woman, all women for the same reason. I've cheated with different women for different reasons. When I was immature, right? When I was immature in my thinking, we have an argument. You getting on my nerve. You don't give me what I want. Bet I'm gonna go find somebody gonna do what I want. I ain't gotta sit up here, nigga. I'm him, nigga. I'm not ugly. I look like this. Come on, man. Women want me.
And
So play with me. I'm gonna go find somebody that's gonna do what I said, and I ain't gotta argue with them. Right now, remember what I said in my immaturity. Now, where I'm at now in life, right? I believe, especially if you're married. Now, if you're single, you're not married. It's different variables on how you handle the situation. But if you're married, just because you get in an argument, you don't step out. What you do, the same time you can invest outside of the home, you can take that same time and reinvest it back into the marriage. And I think that's the mature thing to do. Now, if you're in a monogamous committed relationship, then I just believe you should be a man of your word. If you're just dealing with people and people accepting what you put out there, that's on them. It is what it is. But just to go across board, I know Ryan trying to say something. At the end of the day, if you're worried about somebody doing something or trying to stop somebody from doing something, that's something you just have a choice to make. It's that simple.
yeah, and if you're gonna stay with him and he cheat, please just let him cheat in peace. Like,
That's a fact. I agree.
like I can't stand when I hear about people doing this and that, all of this, trying to going through his phone, like, and it's like you're not going anywhere. Like, y'all probably both would be happier if you just let him cheat in peace. If you're not going nowhere and he gonna keep cheating too. Go ahead, Rod.
oh no, I was just going to say like you had made the statement about a lot of times you've heard some of the dudes say that it's usually the woman's fault, and I have heard that, but I also, I mean, I think it just depends on which who you are, like who are you hearing it from, right? And I say that because just I hate to be like, well, women do it too, but I've heard women on several platforms, if they stepped out for whatever reason, like it's usually they never say because they wanted to. Is the husband wasn't making enough money, or if he was making money, but he was never home, and so he didn't make her feel this way, and he didn't make her feel safe, and
That's a
all those other
fact.
things like that too. Like so, those things happen. And to be honest with you, more, yeah, you do have some dudes that just ain't gonna tell the truth, but honestly, more dudes would be more honest about the situation if you ask them to be like, man, listen, I saw somebody, I just wanted to smash.
And
Whereas
that be
the
it.
woman,
I'm listen. I'm just gonna
and
do
the
that. I'm
woman,
coming home. That's it, baby.
yeah, and the woman finna the woman finna run down. He don't make enough money. He ain't got enough inches. Anything that she finna come up with is gonna be his fault. Like I just, it's very rare. Like listen, most times dudes gonna tell the story to make themselves seem like a hero, and most times women gonna tell the story to make themselves look like the victim. because dudes, even when dudes get cheated on, more times than not, he ain't finna let nobody know he got cheated on because he want to look like the player in the situation. Where the girl, she gonna be quick to tell you she got cheated on and she was the victim and he didn't do this and that and oh my gosh, and it's a rallying cry. So everybody got their different motive for different things.
Yeah, but a
That's
lot
just
of
usually
people
how it
lack
works.
a lot of people
Hold
lack
on.
accountability because to say you cheated for any reason that doesn't start with you, you're not taking accountability for the reason why you cheated. Like, okay, your wife wasn't giving you none. That is not why you cheated because you had other options you could have. No, Trey, you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to
What?
hold yourself accountable. Like,
You see his face.
I know. I swear.
What?
You got to still hold yourself accountable.
No, no, no,
You
no,
cheated
Karen,
because you
Karen.
wanted to do it though.
No, no, no,
It's
no, no,
not,
no,
you
no, no,
can't
no, no.
blame
Nope, nope,
her.
nope, nah, nope. We ain't finna do that. Nope, that's a lie. So hold on. So
You want me to
let's
help you out just a quick second?
go ahead, man.
From this perspective, I guess from what Trey, the way I'm taking it, right, and I understand to a degree, right, where he's saying like, well, you need to, if you're gonna be a monogamous relationship or whatever, you need to be a man of your word or honor that or whatever. Well, typically, if y'all are active, that's part of her being part of her word too, right? So if that's broken, then it's like, what is he holding on to? So why is he need to be a person of his word when that part is broken? Now he can choose to try to stick around and try to work it out and do some other things like that. But at some point, she gonna have to meet him, or it ain't gonna go right.
Listen,
Now I
it
don't know if
was
he gonna say that, but that's just me.
it was even an issue in the Bible. That's why Paul wrote and said, "Your wife, I mean, your husband is due benevolence because women were closing their legs and keeping it away from the man, even in the goddamn Bible days." So Paul told him, "Hey, I don't care if you don't want to do it. If he want to do it, you need to open them goddamn legs." That's a fact. That's in the Bible. So a woman weaponizing, a wife weaponizing, is backing a man in the corner. You don't agree?
So my thing is accountability. No one can make me do something that I don't want to do. No one. Like, so it's my choice to do that. There are other options I could take. Like, no one can make me cheat. You can,
No. So what's the other options?
I mean, we can get to the bottom of why you're not getting any. We might need to reassess
Oh, hold
this.
on, no. Stop right there. Stop right there. Hold on. Let's build. So if you're gonna say, "Hey, you're making me mad," or "I feel this way, so I'm not gonna sleep with you," is that not weaponizing it? Yes or
That
no?
is definitely weaponizing sex,
Exactly.
and I'm not an
You don't get
advocate
to.
of. Look, I'm
You
not an
don't get. No,
advocate of
no, no, no,
weaponizing
no,
sex.
no.
But are you going to stay in this sexless marriage?
Hold on. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell
Because
you
if
something.
this
Hold on. No,
person
no,
can
no, no. Hold
can
on.
this
Hold on. No, no,
person
no.
truly
Hold on.
respect you
Watch
and
this.
weaponize
Watch
sex?
this. Watch
Is
this.
this a
Watch this.
healthy
Watch
relationship
this.
marriage if
Watch
they're
this.
weaponizing sex?
Watch this. Watch this. Rod Neal, how you doing, sir?
What's up with it?
With all that you and your wife have accumulated, with your kids, etc., property, all this type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
If your wife was to withhold sex from you, how hard mentally and what would be the time frame, God forbid, would it take for you to come to a conclusion? You know what? I'm gonna leave my wife, my kids, all of this because she's weaponizing sex against me. How hard would that be mentally? Be honest.
It'll be very difficult because again, like if you, I mean, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's a form of rejection. Just a normal human being who wants to feel like they rejected,
Nobody.
especially by somebody who says that they care about you. You walked across the aisle and you said all this before God with your vows and everything like that. Nobody wants to feel like they
But I'm just saying, think
are
about what
rejected.
y'all have accumulated for
Right.
17 years, right? Would that be
That
different?
it, yeah, listen, transparently, that'd be heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, dude, that'd be heartbreaking. But again, because of that much time invested, I would try to figure out where the disconnect is. Um, after that much time, you don't want to just throw it away just because of sex. You want to try to figure out, if she's going, what she's going through or anything like that. You want to try to put those pieces together, right? But again, if once I feel like I've made that effort, then at that point, then I feel like I've released myself, right? Like, so I'm just saying, like, just because if something's not going right, we at least gonna have a conversation. I owe the relationship that much. To have a conversation, try to figure it out, right? And then if we try to work it out and it's still not going the way, then some decisions are gonna have to be made. And it's up to me whether I want to stay or go, right?
But what
Or
I'm saying,
do something different.
with that much time invested, it's not going to be an easy process,
It
especially when you
definitely
got
won't be
kids
easy.
and you got young girls involved. You got daughters, right? So that's not going to be
Right.
easy because you're thinking about your daughters, who going to be around in potential in the future, or you either going to get to. Like, that's just not an easy thing. I'm divorced. I'm telling you, dog, it ain't easy. If you ain't never been
Mm.
divorced, man, you can't even have this conversation because
Trey,
you. Hold
I'm
on,
not. I
I'm not
never
telling you
was.
no, Jared. I'm not. That wasn't a shot at you. So
No,
no,
no, no, no. I'm saying
I don't
I
talk
don't
about
care
you.
about none of that.
No, no. But what I'm saying.
Emotional like these people.
No, Karen, but what I'm saying
No, I want to say
when I'm
this.
making my
Like,
statement because people in the chat listening, that's all I'm saying. But hold on, no, Karen, no, before you go there.
no, because I want to go to your. It's not easy part because I agree that it's not easy. I never said it was easy. I just feel like you should address the situation instead of going out and cheat because you got to look at the negative aspects that can come along with cheating because it's deeper than okay, I just went out and got some.
Yeah, no, I agree, but
You could
watch.
catch an STD, you could have a baby, you could
For
end
sure.
up with
I got
somebody,
you.
a
I got
crazy
you.
woman who now wants to hurt your whole family.
100%.
Like there's so many other things than just
I don't
you.
deny that. I don't deny that. But a smart man like me, you never had that problem. I'm just saying. But it is.
Yeah,
But let me
Hey,
say
can I
this.
can I address something in the chat real quick? Because I think Pat had mentioned about what if the person has like a medical situation, right?
Tell Pat to send a super chat. Okay, now.
No, let me address that real quick. So I'm gonna say this.
We'll let you one time. Like we don't address the
Okay,
chat unless they send super chats.
okay, my bad.
Now go
So
ahead, bro.
like when we had our first child or whatever, um, like I didn't, again, I didn't understand everything my wife was going through mentally and physically after the child was born, right? And so naturally, some things slow down just because just because they say, oh, after 6 weeks you can do all these things or whatever, don't necessarily mean it's gonna go that way. And so I had I didn't know the reason why. However, I had to actually, I had to tap into some grace in that situation, right? Because I didn't understand everything, like as far as like postpartum or whatever. Her physical changes, she breastfeeding for the first time, all those things like that. And she like, dude, I feel this way. I don't want nobody to touch me. That don't have nothing to do with the fact that she didn't like me or something like that. It was just what she was going through at the time. And so, and it took, several months to get out of that, but that didn't have nothing to do with me. Right. So I think for us like a medical situation, something like that, you do have to operate with some grace. But in this conversation here, we're not talking about medical. So I just want to make sure that I address that part of it. So if it is medical or something like that, you have kids or whatever the case, you do have to operate in some type of damn grace. You know what I mean? You should anyway.
yeah, and that's why I kind of said like have a discussion to see what's going on.
No, but what I'm
Like, I
hold
mean,
on,
but if she's just
Hold on,
weaponizing, yes, that's a problem.
hold
But
on.
what is the long term solution? Because is this person going to
Karen,
continue to weaponize sex?
Karen, so watch this.
My name is Kate Clarity.
Man, your name Karen, nigga. Shut up.
My name is Kate Clarity Traylon.
Whatever. I don't care about you calling my government name. Don't bother me. Listen, this is my thing. And I'm gonna see if Rod can answer this. Rod, even though you have the conversation, if you find out that your wife is weaponizing it, how would that make you feel? Or what thoughts would you have in your head? Or would that be motivation, but like, oh, I can get it again. Me. I'm gonna say me. If I know you using that against me, it shut me down.
Yeah, it's gonna shut me down too
I'm not
because
even
it
gonna
ain't no
want it.
sit. Yeah, it's no situation where I feel like I have to perform these astronomical acts and then be like, is it good enough for you to now? Because now you're not even you just doing it just cause. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just give him some now so he be quiet.
Exactly.
Like no, like
Thank you.
I don't want no dead fish. I don't want no starfish. None of that stuff like that. I need you to be into it just like I'm into it because listen, if that's the case, if you gonna act like that, I might as well just go to the shower and beat off and call it a night. Like I don't need you to just do that. That's all what I'm saying.
That's
Yes,
a
but what
married
is the
man talking.
long term? What is the long term solution if you're with a woman who does weaponize sex? Is it you're going to cheat every time she weaponizes sex? Are you going like
I might,
what's the
you know what?
plan?
I might. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the answer. I don't know what I'm gonna do because
You know
from
what?
a psychological
Some
standpoint, there's so much things that you're gonna deal with. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, like I said, me personally, and even Rod, that man in a whole nother city. I ain't never met this man a day in my life. You got two men. I'm divorced. He's still married. Said the same thing. If we find out that the woman we dealing with is making us earn something or weaponize it, we don't even want it. So
Right,
that's
that's why I'm
on.
asking what's the long term solution?
I don't know right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, that's the crazy part, right? See, when you talk to therapists and people that think they qualified, they'll sit up and say things that they read out a book or tell you, nah, it's a real man telling you the truth. I don't know. And if
and
somebody
honestly, I
listen,
don't know either.
exactly what listen, if you meet somebody and they got all the answers for everything, they lying. I'm telling you right now.
Well,
Because
I'm
it's
saying
like
like before you
Karen,
make
it's
a
like this.
short term
Karen, one
decision and go
second.
out
Karen,
and
one
cheat,
second.
like I would think you would think
Karen,
it. Well,
listen
I
what I'm
know
gonna
most
tell you.
people probably don't.
Karen, it ain't Karen, this is what I'm gonna tell you real quick. He go for boxing, basketball, football. It's easy to sit on the sideline and say, man, LeBron James should have did this, LeBron James should have did that. Go stand in front of LeBron James while he got the basketball.
But I'm talking to you now. We're talking now before this happens. We're not talking past tense.
Well,
The
okay,
thing is
so
that no,
at
go ahead,
least
Rod.
I don't have a long term. I don't have a long term solution. But again, for the short term, our only thing I can really tell you is that you at least need to have a conversation and try to figure out what the issue is to see what what the underlying issues are. And that's why it is going to be important from the beginning before you even have a problem in the first place is you got to make sure that each person has a safe space to even communicate what a problem is. So it's really got to
Facts.
start there first, if anything. You
I
can't
agree.
wait till you have a problem and then talking about you want to solve issues because now people don't. That's how people end up going to other folks and talking about the issue. So that's automatically got
Facts.
to be established. So we'll start there. Then, if you do have a problem, now you got to have a conversation, and hopefully they feel safe enough to share if the issue is you, if the issue is them. Hey, I feel like this. I'm going through this, or whatever the case, right? And then you try to work through that. Now, if she's just weaponizing it and she just on some other stuff, now again, as a man, you got a decision to make. You got to weigh all the pros and cons. Are you gonna stick around? Are you gonna stick around for the kids? If y'all got a whole bunch of things y'all tied up together, it don't necessarily got to mean you 50-50, but it means if you are a team, then you still don't want to split things. I don't care how it looks. I don't care if it's 70-30, whatever. You still don't want to split all that crap up. It's too much work to even do that. So I know a
Facts.
lot of times we say we don't want to sit around and you don't want to stay in something that's miserable. But at the end of the day, if you got some years invested, we talking about 10 plus, it's going to be difficult to just walk away. So if somebody just walk away, especially a man, he just walk away like that, he really done got tired. For real, he really done got tired. The
It
dude
take a
just
lot
up
for a
and
man to
walk
walk
away.
away.
That's what I'm saying. So
It take a
that's
lot for a man. Women really don't understand. Women, y'all can walk away kind of easy. A man, we feel defeated if we walk away.
but that's my short term. I don't have a long term. I'd be lying to you if I did.
Because you gotta understand, right? You'll make certain decisions based on where you're at in life, based on depending on life experiences, depending on your tax bracket. Like listen, if you're a multi-millionaire, respectfully, if you're a multi-millionaire, everything is in line, you live in life, things are going great, you versus making $30,000 a year, you could be in the same situation and be the same person and make two different decisions. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh no, that's definitely true.
So that's what I'm saying, right? We can sit up here and lie to you and be this goddamn YouTube expert like all these niggas on here be lying half the time. Because guess what? Majority of people, that even therapists that are licensed, that are doctors, go investigate their real life and their personal life and see what's going on in their real life. I guarantee you, they life all jacked up and messed up just like anybody else's. Your pastor that's giving you marriage cancer. Yeah, go sit in their house one day and be the goddamn fly on the wall and see what's going on over there. See, that's why I call myself Trey the Truth Teller. One thing about me, I'm going to tell the truth. Other people not. Niggas be lying. They go for qualified therapists, doctors, and all the above. Straight up.
No, if anybody, listen, we have not all experienced the same thing, right? And some things that you hear from people, like some things you will just never experience. Period. Like people gonna have their own story. So if a person got an answer for every single thing, every situation that come up, then you know they lying, because every experience is not your experience. I'm sorry, it's just not. So it ain't no point in just saying like, hey, just making up something or just because it sounds good. And that's one thing I don't do. Like if people start talking about things, I'll be like, I ain't gonna speak on that, because that ain't even my story. I can't even touch that one. We started off, that's the first thing I said to Trey right off the bat when he asked me a question. I ain't finna talk about that. I can't get into that.
Right. And I don't know if people on the panel can contest, and even people in the comments. Bro, I've had a gift of discernment, gift of being able to speak my entire life, right? Like, I'm not even operating in what I'm supposed to operate in. And people that know me for real know what I'm supposed to be doing in real life, right? But this is the thing. Like, I can foresee things, right? Foresight. And I got that from my grandmother. I've told somebody something was going to happen. And before the situation even transpired, it happened exactly the way I said it was going to happen, right? Then that same person come back to me and say, hey, I should have listened to you because you told me what was going to happen before it happened. I told you what's going to happen. Right?
You sound fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
And that's fine, man. And that's fine. But I told that person that's like my grandmother, right? This is scary. My grandmother, different. I'm listening to my grandmother on the phone, talking to her friend named Miss Barbara. Her nickname is Sugar Lou. This is one of my grandmother friends. My grandmother, I'm a teenager at the time. Now I know my grandmother was a pastor, prophet, all that. My grandmother said, your son gonna die in 7 days. She on the phone. I look, I say, what? I say, Granny, did you just tell your friend that? She said, Bubba, her son gonna die in 7 days. Nigga, mess me up. Tell me why in 7 days that woman, Sugar Lou, Miss Barbara, called my grandmother and say Curtis Ray died. Guess where he died at, y'all? In the house. On the 7th day. I'm talking about, I like, what? Mess me up. But my grandmother used to do that all the time. She used to tell everybody. I can call somebody right now and they'll tell you. I'm talking about dudes that was in the streets that was doing their thing. Hey, my grandmother would tell them, hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Like people in the hood respected my grandmother. All the dope boys used to come get prayer from my grandmother because they know, nigga, she gonna tell you the truth. She gonna tell you when it's gonna happen, when that gonna happen. I'm telling you, no cap. But this is my thing, right? I had that same gift. So people used to come to me about certain things. I tell them, hey, boom, 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 this gonna happen. And it happened every time. So at the end of the day, I said all that to say this. You could tell somebody to do the right thing, but based on who they are and where they are, they gonna do whatever the hell they want gonna do, especially women when it comes to their emotions.
You know the problem with that?
There is no problem with it.
Damn, we can have a conversation.
No, we can have a problem with it, but there is no problem with it. But go ahead.
Jesus.
You don't believe in Jesus. We're talking about Jesus.
Was Dr. Mont.
the I think the problem is so I understand that how like you have extreme confidence in good decision making and you know you think that anything that what you tell people to do sometimes that they should listen because you believe that you're correct, right?
Mhm.
I think the problem is like we only represent that when we right. You know, like you're not thinking of the times where you've been wrong. You know, like it's like the guys who sports gamble and they think like, yo, shit, my parlays be hitting. They got trust me, do it. Like them niggas don't tell you when they lose.
Mhm.
You know, they don't tell you when they lose. Like, listen, leave it up to all the niggas that come on this panel. They gonna say, Lord, Mont, listen to me, man. Y'all, you just not listening. You're not listening, man. I'm right. Like they think motherfuckers think they right. I'm
Mhm.
not saying that you don't have a, you know, yes, you know, people. Some people don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
But we all think we know what we talking about. You know.
But watch this, Monk. The majority of the information that I give and I assess is based off what I'm told. So when somebody asks me a question, especially about another individual, I will listen to the patterns and the decision making and the experiences that they've conveyed to me. And I only tell people to believe what they see. And I believe that's a common sense assessment. You understand what I'm saying? It's like when women say, well, just like it was brought up on the panel a few minutes ago. If you do everything right, if a woman does everything right for a man, right, and he still cheats, what should you do? Month, that's a question to you. If a woman does everything right for a man and the man still cheats, what's her next move? I want Month to answer this.
Yeah, I think that question is deeper than you think, right? Because what is everything right? Is everything right? Do you mean that everything that she thought was right? Do you mean that everything that he told her he think he want?
No. I'm talking about they're in a relationship. She's loving everything that he's doing. He's catering to her in every facet that she desires and she likes. And she believes that the relationship is going great, but she just out the blue finds out that he commits infidelity.
Okay, so he's a great man and he's doing
To her.
everything that she I'm sorry,
I said to her, yes.
to her and he does everything that she needs, but one day he cheats on her.
Yes, it's out the blue. Yeah. There were no
What
signs, nothing.
what do I think she should do?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you two answers. Because one part is she's gonna be dealing with extreme emotional distress, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell her what to do. However, her body's gonna have a reaction, and there's gonna be other things that she wants to do. So she needs to take some time before she make any serious big decisions.
Okay.
But I would want her to be I would want her to be curious. However, he did violate. He violated, and if she wants to ultimately leave that man, she can, and she
Okay.
won't be
Now,
wrong.
okay. So after she take this hiatus and take this time and do all that, and she come back, what did she do, Monk?
Find out why. Find out. Curious. Ask questions. See what's going
Okay.
on.
Okay. Do you think that's gonna stop him from cheating again?
Not if he wants to cheat again.
Exactly. So she only has two options, Monk. And what is it?
You saying leave or stay?
I'm asking you.
Well, you said she had two options, so it's a finite answer. I just don't know what it is, but you know what it is.
No, but do you believe she only has two options?
Oh, she got multiple options. She got more than that.
Okay, tell me the options.
So she can go down a route of after she explores and she realizes, what he wants, he answer her questions and they get to an understanding. It might be a situation where um she's okay with that, It might be a
So
situation
hold
where
on, hold on, hold on. So she's okay with him cheating.
she's okay with him stepping out. It could be that situation, right?
Okay, now let's stay right there. There's never a situation where somebody has a standard, and then because somebody violates the standard, and then she say she's okay. Now she's compromising. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's the compromise.
Exactly. So that's insane to me. You don't compromise a standard just because somebody violated, and you think that person is not going to change.
Well,
So
I mean,
because
no,
that
so
person is not going to change, I'm going to change my value system because I know that person is not going to change.
women do it all the time.
That's crazy though. That's not an option
Why isn't it an option?
because it's a compromise.
Compromise is an option.
Compromise your value system for somebody else.
You're going to, yeah, you can change your
You're
value system.
compromising you're compromising your happiness because of somebody else's decision. That's not a solid decision, man.
So if she thinks that she can't do it, then yeah, don't do it. But if she thinks that she can do it, then do it.
Hold on, and guess what? That's why I said she only has two options. She's either what Kay Clarity said earlier. If you're gonna forget that man, you're not gonna bring up that he ever cheated, and you're not gonna weaponize it, and you're not even gonna think that he ever gonna cheat it. You're gonna value that man like the first day you met him when you on that goddamn when you was in that honeymoon phase, or you leave. That's it. Because anything outside of that month, you're compromising, and it's not gonna work long term. Would you agree or disagree?
Most cases, it's not going to. Most cases, you're going to resent him.
Hold on. Again, long term, if you compromise, will that relationship work long term?
Not if you so in this scenario, when it comes to infidelity, I think that you'll resent that person.
Again, Monk, do we have to keep going around the question?
No, because hold on, I'll tell you why I'm answering it this way. I think that there are a lot of long term relationships where niggas was cheating and eventually he got over it, but a lot of our grandparents and all that type of shit, the nigga was cheating, and they still together. They got over it, right? I've been in situations where. Okay.
This is my thing. If you were okay with if your value system was, hey, I can deal with another man, another woman dealing with my man. If you came into the relationship like that, and you rock like that, that was your expectation and that was your standard. You didn't change because you already was okay with it. But if you say, hey, I only want to be in a monogamous relationship. I only want to deal with one man and I love this man. I don't want anybody to join in our relationship. Then that man that you love cheats on you. Now you say, you know what? Now, K. Michelle, prime example. K. Michelle used to talk about men cheating 24/7. Now you just seen her on Shannon Sharp. Hey, my man is allowed to sleep with other women. Sometimes I watch. Hey, now I like girls. Guess what? She has been compromised because she feel like there's no hope. She has no self-esteem. She's insecure now. She has been broken down now that she doesn't even value herself, that she will accept anything in a relationship. That's a fact.
But that's just what you're saying, though.
That's the truth.
Hold on. You're looking at her current disposition and you're saying all of these negative things about it while currently she's happy.
She's not happy, Mark.
Did she say that, or are you saying that? Are you like using your psychic abilities?
Mark, if I'm going off, listen, if you tell me I want to be married, I want to be in a relationship, we can go find 100,000. I promise you, we can find at least 1,000 old videos of K. Michelle saying this is what she wants. Talking bad about men cheating. And now all of a sudden, 20 years later, because no man will be faithful to you. Every man you get cheats on you. Yeah. Now you accept it. You have been compromised.
Trey, we understand women, right?
There's nothing much. There's respectfully. There's nothing. Listen, if every woman on the earth died, and there are no women, you think I'm gonna start dealing with men?
Not you. A lot of niggas is.
I'm not.
I ain't either.
I can't be compromised. So just because there are no women in the world and now it's normal to deal with a man, guess what? Because I was born in 1981 and I was taught that men only deal with women. If every woman passed in the world, there are no more women. Guess what? I'm just gonna be dolo for the rest of myself. And guess what? I don't even believe in doing the right hand, left hand. But guess what? I'm rocking out for the rest of my life, and I don't even believe in that.
Yeah. So Trey, this is the thing, right? Let's go back to when you said, "Oh, she had a."
Oh, hold on, real quick. So if I started dealing with men because all the women left, have I been compromised?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Trey, this is the
checkmate. Go ahead.
This is the issue that I see, right? When you say that she had a standard, right? Would you think do most women have standards?
100%. Well, no. Well, most, yeah. I agree, most. Yeah.
Most women.
Hold on, man. Let me think about that. It's 2026. Hold on. In 1981, yeah, 2026. No.
Yeah, so most women don't have standards, right? So when
There's
it
a lot
comes
of
to
them that don't.
do you think most women think they have standards?
100%.
Most women think they have standards, right? So if we ask a woman like, "What do you want out of a man?" She'll tell you a bunch of shit, right? She'll say, "You got to be this tall, you got to have this much money, you got to have this, that, and the third. You got to be emotionally intelligent, or you got to be handsome." All these type of things, right?
Yeah,
And a woman will tell you that's their standard. But
Hold
my
on, Mike. Can
position,
I interject real quick before
for
you
sure,
finish
yeah,
that thought?
for sure.
Because I think sometimes people mix up standards and preferences. What they want sometimes is just a preference and not their actual standard.
Yeah, but Kay, if I asked the woman what her standard was, would she tell me her preference or her standard?
Her preference.
She tell me her I
Now
feel like
hey, thank God we got a woman on the panel because I waiting on all the women to join.
no,
They won't join
but
for
Kay
some
is
reason.
different. She's different though, right? Most she don't live in a fantasy world. Most women live in a fantasy world where they'll tell you, my man, oh, you got to be like maybe these guys. I'll be watching them ask these questions. They be like, "What's the minimum height for you to date?" These girls be saying 6', 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". They be saying all that type of stuff, right?
Okay, Monk, real quick.
And they
The
baby
reason,
daddy be 5'4".
Baby daddy be
Monk,
5'4", right?
now for sure, Monk. But this is the thing, right? The reason I said that is because I'm interjecting and answering that question based off a phone conversation that the average man would have with a woman in real life. The things that women say on Kendra, is it Kendra G? Is that her name?
Yeah, maybe.
What's the lady name to be doing all the interviews?
Yeah, Kendra G.
Okay, yeah. So when you see women, when you see women having these conversations with Kendra G on what they want, they not telling men the nigga that they met at the mall when he got her number and called her. She not telling the man that on the phone. So that's why I say on the phone in real life, women are going to give you their preference. That standard bullcrap that they say on Kendra G, that's for the internet. The average woman ain't saying that much. That's why I said I agree with Kate Perry that they giving men in real life their preference.
Yeah, so this is my thing, right? People think they have standards, but in reality, they have preferences, right? They have suggestions. So if I'm in a relationship with you and I cheat on you and you get back with me, that was never a standard. It was a preference. It was a suggestion. If I cheat on you and you continuously take me back, you're framing it as, oh, you're going against your standards, ma'am. She was never going against her standards. She was going against a suggestion she made.
I disagree.
That's my point.
I disagree because hold on. I disagree because the reason I say I disagree because if you're not if your desire is monogamy, whether it's a preference or a standard, that's what you truly desire and what you truly want.
Okay. Yeah. But women have a lot of desires. Everybody has a lot of desires.
Yeah, but Monk, you have a point if you're gonna play semantics and play games with it. But we're talking about when you open up somebody's heart and truly deal with the heart on what they desire and what they want.
Okay. How many women out here do you think are dealing with men who has cheated on them before?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of them, right? I know where I come from has been a status quo. Right? That you like where I come from, if you cheat on a girl once and she leave you, it's like, damn, bitch, that was fast. Right? It's like you get at least 4 times before it's time for her to go. Right?
But me, even when in my heyday, when I was doing my thing, right, acting crazy, right. If a woman left me because I cheated, I wasn't mad.
No, you never mad about it. Like, shorty, do your thing. But what I'm saying
But
is,
I'm saying I wouldn't accept her to take me back. Nigga, I cheated
so the women that you cheated on, they didn't take you back.
every time they did.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
saying,
it's not
right?
like it's probably not that
No,
they truly
so
wanted to,
this
but they did.
and this would be the problem, Trey.
Because think
And you're
about this,
real,
man. Listen,
yeah.
you leave me, what you gonna get? You leave me, what you gonna go get?
Wait, can we get Urban talking? Because y'all been talking for a long time now.
Man, Urban a
That's a fact.
grown man. Hell you talking about?
That's a fact. I'm just
Yep.
gonna make this one
Yeah, I
last
talk when
point.
I talk.
I'm gonna make this one
Hey,
last
yeah,
point,
I've
Trey.
been knowing that nigga since the 5th grade. That's my dog. That
Yeah,
nigga know how to talk. I ain't gotta ask Urban to talk.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make this one last point. Like, I'm not condoning cheating or nothing like that. I'm just basing this conversation in reality because I don't cheat. I'm past all that type of stuff. I ain't. But look, this is my thing, right? Trey, I think even in the relationships where you've been in where you cheated on women, I think you cheated until you broke the camel's back. There was a certain amount of cheats that she would have been fine with, but you just did it to a degree where it was too much. I'm not if that makes sense.
I agree.
That's all.
Yo, real
So
quick, I want to hit
But
on
what
this.
I'm saying, how you gonna leave
My
me?
bad.
Like, what you gonna go get? You gonna go get a turtle or something? You ain't gonna get no better than
She
this.
gonna get a nigga who don't cheat.
Yeah, she gonna get somebody
Yeah,
who
but she
don't
not gonna
cheat,
be
and
happy
to
with
her,
it
that's
too.
gonna be better.
Listen, she not gonna be happy with him either. Now what?
She wasn't happy with you either.
Well, she was excited. Hey, you talking about?
Not when you kept coming.
I kept that excitement going. Women don't like niggas that boring. Hey, you talking about?
I'm not going down this rabbit hole. Go ahead, Urban.
You want a nigga grab her by a throat? Come here, nigga.
Um,
You act like Urban, am I lying?
No,
Go ahead, Urban.
now I believe that people have both a preference and a standard, and that preference and standard intertwine with each other depending on the individual. That's why I stand there. Then also, I never cheated in any one of my relationships. Period. Including my first marriage, I never cheated in my first marriage, and my first marriage was a sexless relationship.
Wait, huh?
wow,
Say that again?
My
Urban, we need more men like you who.
No, we don't.
No, not the sexless marriage part, Trey. You
You know
didn't
what
even
I'm
let me
saying, man?
finish. You didn't
That
let me
nigga
finish.
depriving my dog. Come on, man.
Never mind. Just go ahead.
Go ahead, Jerry. I'm my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay, what was the benefit of him not cheating?
Well, I don't know how long he was in this sexless marriage. Um, yeah.
it was the last 6 years of my marriage.
Ooh,
Bro,
Jesus.
Kinfo, 6 years,
How long
man.
was
Yeah,
the full marriage?
God dang,
11.
Drop the link. Drop the link for Cody, Trey.
man. I ain't thinking about Cody right now. I'm talking to Urban. Hold on. So, Urban, you got to walk us through this, Kinfo. 6 years with no
Yeah,
white.
yeah.
No white.
But see, I'm different though, bro. I don't value sex like how other people value sex. You know what I mean? It's
Principle,
cool
man.
when you
Hold on, Urban.
no
Just because
no
you
hold,
like it,
hold
don't
up
mean you value it.
hold up. Let me explain.
Okay.
Now, well, when I say I don't value it, that means that I'm not hypersexual like other people are. It's cool when I connect with the person that I care about, but if I don't have that connection, then I'm gonna lose that desire as well too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't. Once when I'm committed in a relationship, I'm committed to that one person. So I don't have no lustful desire for no other woman other than the woman I'm in a relationship with. Period. So
That's
that's why I never
interesting.
cheated.
No, I'm not advocating cheating at all. So let's get that understood. I never advocate cheating because, like I said, me personally, I never cheated another day in my life. I'm just not gonna do it. I done did that a million times, and then, like I
Wait, can
said,
I ask the question? Urban, was she weaponizing it or was this
yes,
something
I can
Yes,
tell you she was doing it.
yes,
You ain't got to
yes,
tell me. I know she weaponizing. That's a fact.
for
yes.
6 years?
Yep.
Jesus.
So let me ask you: did you have a desire to step out?
Nope.
When you saw women who were extremely attractive,
Yeah, I
did
seen
you?
women that was attractive, but I wasn't sexually attracted to them to make me want to cheat.
That's interesting. And not even to make you want to cheat, right? Because cheating is a whole long process. But the idea of like not even like if you see a woman that's extremely attractive and not even just thinking like, oh, like she look good.
Urban, you
Keep it
didn't
in
want to
moving.
take nobody through that. Take her through
No,
that.
no, but
He not
hey,
like y'all.
Shut
but
up, Karen.
but now check this out. After when my divorce was finalized, then yeah, I was wilding out. I ain't gonna lie, I was
Hey,
smashing it for
hey,
You
real.
know,
Aaron,
yo,
what, if you don't mind me asking, what was the reason for the? Hey, first of all, my fault, y'all. Hey, what's good with y'all, big dog?
Cody, what
what
I
up, what
do,
up?
boy?
Man, I ain't
Hey,
got shit.
Cody.
I ain't got shit going. How you doing? Okay, Claire. Hey, but Herb, I was gonna say, big dog. Um, what was the reason for the sexless marriage for 6 years? You was young as hell at the time, right?
Yeah, yeah. She was older than me. She was I think like 7 years older than me.
Oh my God.
7 years older than you.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm saying though, big dog, the bitch wasn't dying. I'm saying
So
what
so this is my assumption. I never found out if this was true or not, but I believe that she was stepping out on the marriage. I believe that she was um
got wrong to you.
cheating and stuff, but I couldn't find that out. You know what I mean? So she was already receiving for somebody else.
Yeah,
You
but
know, oh, good. You know, women will gaslight, not say gaslight. So even when Karen is saying like, "Yo, Urban, you were good, you did a good job," type shit, right? A lot of times they're thinking about what's good for the woman and not what's good for the man.
Yeah, true,
No,
true.
actually, I was thinking about what was good for the relationship because I mean, I would have if we were like if we knew each other like 6 years is a long time. I mean, I would have actually encouraged somebody who's weaponizing sex that you need to leave that marriage. If it
y'all had
wasn't going,
kids.
if y'all could not work it out, I would have suggested leave the marriage. So I'm not saying what's good for the woman because I'm a very fair person and I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I think
But
it's good that he did not jeopardize his morals because of somebody else's actions. Because he said he's not a cheater. So I wouldn't encourage somebody to let somebody else's actions dictate what they're going to do.
I'm not saying that he should
Six
cheat it,
years
right?
is a long
But
time.
but it was not in his character to even to for whatever reason he didn't think that he needed to leave that relationship. And I do think men need boundaries. And I think you need to be the type of man that's like, yo, don't play with me. Like you already like you should know not to play
Yeah,
with me
why you
like
ain't
that.
never speak up, Herb?
I did
I'm saying, I'm talking about like, look here, if you sat on that pussy, I'm going to get some from somewhere. So what's
be,
up?
because even during that time she was operating the my body my choice thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so you
And
should
then
have
and
went and
then
operated your my body, my choice. It's still you got a body.
yeah, of course. But check this out. Even if I were to attempt that, all she got to do is go back and weaponize that and say that I raped her, even though we're married.
I'm talking about you got a. Oh, so you was y'all got married through the church. Y'all was there in the church involved family and shit.
Yeah.
Uh, so you was a deacon or some shit.
No, I was a social pastor.
Yeah, see, that'd be the problem. Yeah. So that's why she played with you like that though.
Hmm.
And that's why she was going and doing what she was doing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but that's an answer month, right? It's the same equivalency when people are in abusive relationships. You know what I'm saying? They believe that one day God is going to cure the relationship. One day that person going to change. You know, and so that was my mindset in the past. I was thinking that one day, through us going through marriage counseling, we
So you
getting
knew
the
morally
support and
y'all didn't
everything.
align. So you knew that morally y'all didn't align.
Yeah, yeah, I knew that.
Oh well, see
Well,
that's
y'all
the
went to
thing.
marriage counseling.
Yeah, we went to
That's the
marriage
part I
counseling and
be talking
everything.
about on these panels, though. See, I respect you, though, Urban, for being a real man and speaking the facts and what's real. But the bulk of these guys, come on, these goddamn me panel big dog, they lie as if it's just the woman's fault when everything I just heard from you is Urban fault.
Yeah, because I was making bad decisions. I'm not the one who decided to get in a relationship with her, knowing good and well that we weren't compatible with each other.
That's what
I'm
I'm
the one. I'm
saying.
the one who decided to be in an 11-year marriage with her, knowing good and well that we wasn't compatible with each other.
That's why I like to tell men on these panels, thirst don't look good on men.
Urban, I have a question. What did the therapist say during counseling or the pastor or whoever y'all went to seek guidance from? What did they
K,
say regarding her
K, K,
weaponizing
you,
sex?
K, you already know what they said. They were sitting up here agreeing with her and disagreeing with me, regardless of how the way I felt about it. Because it's generally how the way it goes.
Oh, you was going to your pastor about the situation?
Yeah, we was going through therapists through our church.
What was her explanation for why y'all wasn't intimate and things? And was that one of the reasons y'all went for it? Like, did y'all talk about like, yo, we're here because we have no intimacy?
Her reason was because I wasn't a man enough for her. She wanted me to be the certain type of man, but I was just like I told y'all earlier, I was still young and I'm still maturing in certain areas. So she wanted me to be the sort of type of man that she wanted me to be versus allow me to grow into the man that I needed to be.
Give me some detail on that. What did she want you to be?
She ultimately she wanted me to be the yes man, to be the simp, to just say yes to anything that she wanted and desire without any type of reciprocation, unless she deemed to be fit to do it.
You know what I think, Urban, and this might sound like the opposite, but I think it was the opposite. I think she wanted you. I think she wanted you to, since and I could be wrong, right? But if she saw you as soft, then if you're not doing everything that she's saying, that's a problem. But if she probably really wanted you to be dominant, and then none of that would have been a problem. Women want men who they think soft to be yes men. They don't want that from the other type of men, though. Like men who have boundaries and all that. Like if you'd have had boundaries, if you'd have kind of been that type of guy, I think that it would have been a different situation.
See, I can meet you on that month because back then, just like I say, I was still developing. I was still trying to mature. So I was learning a lot of things about being a man and everything, setting boundaries, which I didn't set a lot of boundaries in a relationship at all. But it was towards the end when I started setting, certain type of boundaries. And we just didn't align with it at all, period. So once again, she wanted me to be this certain type of man that I couldn't be for her, because I knew that deep down inside, it wasn't right for me. It wasn't a good fit for me at all. So that was that.
You ain't lose big in divorce, did you, big dog?
Man, shoot, that's another story for another time. Y'all gotta go on my channel and hear all that.
So you double
Because I
women
talk about it all the
yourself.
time.
So you double women yourself. You stayed there too goddamn long with a motherfucker wasn't it, and then you backdoored and let them punch in your goddamn mouth.
Man, look, I put it to you this way, bro. After when the divorce was finalized, I ended up paying child support for our 3 children, and it was crazy, bro. Custody battles. Then almost like a year or so later, she ended up getting into the relationship with the dude that I'm assuming that she was cheating on me with, right? And so it was a whole issue with that where this dude was trying to fight me and all kind of crazy stuff, bro.
Well, you ain't assuming if that nigga was trying to fight you, nigga. That nigga was digging in that pussy.
Yeah, so it is what it is, bro, But I learned a lot from that relationship. So it helped me to shape and be the man that I am right now, bro.
And I'm glad that you can
Can I say something?
Oh, go ahead, Mo.
Hey Kay, hey Trey, hey everybody.
Hey.
So I think Urban's example, right? He first talked about how he was deprived of sex, and then he later mentioned how the woman you said ended up cheating, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that that's what she did, but I don't have no evidence of it.
Hey, Urban, real quick.
Right.
Hey, y'all, I apologize. Hey, Lord, hey, listen, I gotta get on a meeting. So Urban or Munt, one of y'all need to start a live up and everybody go over there with them. Who gonna do it, Munt or Urban?
Nah, man, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this, John.
Okay, Urban, if you're not busy, start a live up, man.
Sure, I can start a live up.
All right.
But wait a minute, you want me to start it up on this stream or do my separate stream and do it?
Now I got a business meeting. I got to get on real quick.
Okay.
So hey, everybody follow. Put your joint in the chat real quick, so everybody come follow if they want to hear your story and all that real quick. Put your joint in the comments real quick, because I got to hear him get on this meeting. The money calling.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Urban, are you a mod?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm dropping it in right now.
Okay.
My bad. I put it into a private chat. Hold up. Huh?
This on your channel?
No, he want me to start a live on my channel.
Yeah, on his channel. Okay. I gotta go. I gotta go on the Zoom call.
I'm finna drop it right now.
But yeah, I think Yeah, that's what women, they want men with boundaries. You know, they want you to have some boundaries. They want you to they want a more domineering man than they would like you to say though.
No, big facts. But hey, y'all go Urban Lounge Podcast. Y'all go over there. He gonna tell the story. Y'all can have a great conversation. That my dog been knowing since the 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? He got great content as well. So I know a lot of y'all were into the story. So y'all go over there. I'll be back on 10 o'clock tonight though. Y'all know how we got. Appreciate y'all.
All right, bro.
I bet. I'm gonna give y'all about 2 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to hit the link. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes to hit the link, and I'm out. Hit that link. Hit the link, y'all. Hit the link. I'm gonna stay here for another minute and 15 seconds. Okay, Clarity, dropping the link. If y'all want to go over there, hear the rest of the story. All right, got 1 more minute, y'all, and I'm aiming the stream.
You don't know how to do redirects? Yeah.
I need to learn too. I'm
Yeah, and you gotta learn how to do a poll because I think Harwin wanted to do a poll, but it's 4:30, so go ahead to your meeting.
I got about 35 more seconds before I end it. Yeah, I'm gonna find out how to redirect and how to learn how to redirect and what you call it,
Do a
the
poll.
polls. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Because I do be wanting to do them polls though.
Yeah, because people be too scared to answer.
Yeah,
like if you say put a 1 or a 2 in the chat.
Yeah, they do be doing that. Yeah.
They like being anonymous.
Somebody said thanks for the new Fight Club. This is a new Fight Club, nigga. I'm taking over. This is what we on over here.
All right, Jay. I'll talk to you later.
All right, baby. I hit you up.
All right.
All right.